Hello everybody, Cal Banyan here, Cal Banyan's Hypnosis, etc., and I'm back with another all Cal episode. We're going to have Erica and probably one or two more episodes to be doing the co-host thing. I'm really looking forward to that. She's coming to our center to do some additional training, and while she's here, she's going to just be in the other office where Brenda always is when we do our recording. So we're going to be looking forward to that. Lots of really exciting stuff going on here at the Banyan Hypnosis Center. But let me tell you what I'm going to be getting into this episode. Here on my amazing clipboard here, which is always my friend when I do this, is in this episode, I'm going to let you in on probably one of my favorite real world, how shall I say, marketing techniques, ways of getting the word out. And that is, how do you respond when people say, so, what do you do? You know, you're at a party, you meet somebody, you're talking, blah, 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 and they go, so what do you do? How you answer that can greatly change your bookings and your schedule, and even sometimes make the difference between success and failure in the profession. All right, who are these videos for? This is like, I'm not exactly sure, but something like 456 podcasts, of which about 450 of them have been videos. And people ask me, you know, who do you do these for? And I really do it for the whole hypnosis profession, and not only those who are already in the profession, but those who are thinking about coming into the profession. Every single video, we give a nugget or two that you can use the next day or even the same day to either improve your sessions, improve your office, help you to grow in the profession. So please become a VIP member. Just on here on this page on calbanyan.com. By the way, if you're watching this anywhere besides calbanyan.com, you want to go there right now, because below this video is additional text, links, and the ability to what? Become a VIP member. Doesn't cost you anything, but you know what you get? You get a notification every time a new video comes out, and you get instant access to our list of all the videos. Boom! It's a list by title, and each title is linked to the video. So you want to do that. If for some reason you can't get to calbanyan.com, just send a blank email to videos@calbanyan.com. Videos@calbanyan.com, and we'll get you all set up. All right. One of the most important things, I hope it's coming through, is that I care about this profession, and I care about you, and I want to see you have really phenomenal success with your clients. But you can't have success with your clients unless you got clients, and we'll talk a little bit more about that today. Okay, one last thing. Who the heck is Cal Banyan? Cal Banyan. Me. I am the founder of the Banyan Hypnosis Center. I've been on radio and television promoting the profession. I am the person who put together the 5-path system of hypnosis and hypnotherapy. I developed the 7-path self-hypnosis system, the first mind, body, spirit approach to hypnosis. And the very first, this is going to sound interesting, antivirus software for the human mind. It goes in, finds those programs that are holding you back, preventing you from being as happy as you want, and neutralizes them. Then you can program yourself for success. All right, so with no further ado, as they say, let me get on to the question at hand. You know, everybody wants, especially when you're first starting out, more clients. And, you know, all you have to do is let people know, because we have a gift. The gift is hypnosis is interesting. Hypnosis is interesting. For all of the things that are done negatively by Hollywood that make people scared or have weird ideas about hypnosis, they do a good job of keeping it interesting. Most people never meet a real live professional hypnotist. So when someone says, gosh, what do you do? I want you to think about having some things in mind. And before this episode, I just jotted down 4 things that I keep in mind whenever I'm out and about and willing to take on new clients. One is They say, so Cal, what do you do? And I say, I'm a hypnosis professional, sometimes called a professional hypnotist or a consulting hypnotist, or in some situations, a hypnotherapist. And they go, wow, you see, we're interesting. They're going to ask more questions, right? And so I like to follow it up with, I help people when everything else has failed. Remember that. Write it down right now. This is one of the coolest things. If all you can get out of your mouth is, I'm a hypnotist and I help people when everything else has failed. This is like dynamite, because what happens is everybody on the face of this earth is frustrated over something. They either want to have better success financially, better success in their love life, better success with their kids, or they want their kids to do better, or they know someone that either mother, father, sister, brother, cousin that has this long-lasting problem that they're frustrated about. So tap into that. You just say, I'm a hypnotist. I help people when everything else has failed. And you're going to be amazed at how that has worked. Now, some other things that I like to say as we're talking is just simple. I help people with improving mood, attitude, motivation, changing behaviors, overcoming habits, and fears. Okay? Now, the most important part of a conversation is the listening part. You get that stuff out there. I'm a hypnotist. I help people when everyone else has failed. I'm a hypnotist, also called a professional hypnotist, a consulting hypnotist, and a hypnotherapist. And then listen to their response, because in their response, there's going to be this question. It's either they're just going to blurt it straight out, or it's going to be in the line of what they say after this, okay? You simply listen, and they're going to say, can you help me with? Boy, that's interesting. Could you help me with? Or does hypnosis work for this? And you go, okay. See, now they have ears to hear. If you run advertisements, be in print or online or on the radio, when they hear it, they don't necessarily have ears to hear. But when they come to you and they say, hey, so what do you do? And you say, I'm a professional hypnotist. You just instantly become the most interesting person in the room. I mean, it was kind of funny. Our daughter went to a private school in Minneapolis, and they're kind of an uppity school. And in that school were children of, a senator, a governor, it could be a musician, people who were very well known. But kids were always curious. When they talk about, what does your parents do? Oh, mine's Senator so-and-so. Oh, mine's a brain surgeon. My daughter go, oh, mine's a hypnotist. Really? He's a hypnotist? What does he do? Tell us more about that. And then just by her saying, my dad's a hypnotist, people would start asking about what I do. So get it out there. Yes, I'm a hypnotist. It wouldn't hurt at all if you had a t-shirt that says, I'm a hypnotist. I help people when everything else has failed. And as a matter of fact, on Zazzle, I'll put a link down below here on calbanyan.com to our Zazzle account, because we have all kinds of promotional materials. If you will just let them know that you are a hypnotist and that you help people when everything else has failed, they're going to come back with, can you help me with? Or my mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, lover, girlfriend, boyfriend. They're going to want help. And if you present yourself in a knowledgeable, friendly, and professional way, they're going to want to book with you. So you should always have some cards, and on your cards you should have a link to your website, and then it's not actually a link, you should have the website information on there, and tell them to give you a call, and you can talk more about it. So that's one of the shortest podcasts I ever did. Right here, I give you this nugget. I want you to always Be ready to answer that question. And how do you get people to ask that question? You know, it can change your whole success level, your whole level of success if people ask that question. How do you get them to ask the question? Probably in 70, 80, 90% of the chance that if you ask somebody, so what do you do? It'll come back to their turn, they'll tell you, and then they'll say, what do you do? And you'll be able to give them the spiel. All right, real quick, I want to see you in class. We got a class coming up, our 10-day certification course, National Guild of Hypnotists Certification Super Course at our center and online, January 18th to the 29th, with a weekend off smack dab in the middle. And then also April 11th to the 22nd, break, weekend off right in the middle. This is our center in Tustin, California. You can be live online or you can be live on site, whichever you want to do. Then, for you guys who are already rolling along, you got to practice, but you want to build your confidence and confidence, you're already certified. I want to tell you, in May, 22nd and 28th, next year, all these that I'm mentioning are next year, 2016, we have the Week of Power. It's the same course as the 10-day course, but we spend only one day on the basics, and then bam, once we know we're on the same page, you got those basics, then we're going to do what? Get into the advanced stuff. 5-path, 7-path, rapid instant inductions. Oh, and speaking of inductions, I want you to know we're making great progress on the 5-path induction. I was having great success with it at our center, did a little tweaking, had some of our hypnotherapists here at our center do it. They love it. They say, hey, people are going in faster, deeper. There's less confusion that they've experienced with some of the older inductions that we've been using. Then also, bam, now we've put it out to a larger number. It's in what we call beta testing right now, and we have a larger number of people around the world that are testing that induction. My goal is to, by January 2016, and sooner if I can, I'm going to have that induction out and available to everyone. It's going to be called the 5-path induction. All right, let's see. Look at my notes here. I think I'm all set. Oh, join us on Facebook.com. Facebook.com/hypnosis, etc. And you can get in the conversation. We continue to talk about this stuff that we talk on the podcast, and it's a good place to post questions to us and topic ideas in the future. So, see you on our hypnospace.com. Bam, join the network, and that's it. Thanks for being with me on this All Cal episode. I might just run off another one real quick. We'll see. All right, Cal Banyan, signing off. This recording is the property of Cal Banyan and the Banyan Hypnosis Center for Training and Services, Incorporated. All rights reserved, for private use only, may not be duplicated without permission. For contact information, go to www.hypnosiscenter.com.